Hey everybody, how's it going? So, Nintendo's keynote. Let's start about that because that's what I was actually really interested in. Let me get to the chat room here. Chat. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's good to see all of you. Hey, cool guy. Where's the hat? Kamatsuku Kyoto. I only wear the hat usually for the videos. I don't usually wear it when I stream. In fact, I even need to wash my hair today. It's getting a little stringy. I usually take a shower every day, so that's nothing big. Oral exam tomorrow. Wow. That's excited. It's not an everyday out. Yeah, no, it's not. But hey, Blade Hero. Yeah, I was going to talk about the keynote. Not a whole lot that they revealed on the keynote. Not a whole lot. Oh, thank you, Serious Cobra. I'll show. I've actually haven't opened it yet. I'm just sitting on it because I wanted to share it with you because I just got it today. But we'll go into that soon. Yeah, I'm really happy to have seen Iwata going up there and telling people about the business. I like how he has the Iwata Talks on Nintendo.com and how they just really discuss everything. And I really like how he made everything work. Hold on. So that's still interesting, and it's good to see him saying, yeah, you want this, but it's going to be kind of hard for this to happen. So here's this, and this. So that's very interesting. To hear some of the bits about the Nintendo DS, some of those were already informed to us, so it's still kind of like, okay, well, that's not big. I was not sure about the transfer, the DSi transfer to the 3DS. I love that. So that's fantastic. For the last DS model, no. As far the DS hasn't had Netflix at all. So this is interesting. This is good. How would that work anyway? I think it's you transfer it from your you log in, so it would be like if you had a Nintendo Club membership and you log in both, and then it says, oh, well, I see that since you've logged in this, we'll transfer everything over to this new thing over here. I think that'll be interesting. Oh, you meant the Netflix. Well, it's a streaming. I mean, the 3DS, all the 3DSs is a portable console. That's all it is. So you just Giovanna sort. So that's how you do it. I mean, it's got streaming. It's got wireless. I mean, heck, Skyward Sword sounds interesting. I didn't get to see the video, so I'm going to be excited to see when somebody pops up that video so I can actually see it. I actually watched it on Kotaku.com. Yeah, and the 3DS is stronger than the Wii, so that'll be... Yeah, I know, I watched it on Kotaku, but Blistered Thumbs didn't have a play-by-play going, so that's why I didn't watch it on on Blistered Thumbs. Besides, Crescente was right next to who was doing the majority of that stuff, McWeeder, or McWhirter. McWhirter's a decent writer, and so is Crescente. In fact, Crescente's got big brass balls, so he's good peoples in my book. How was my weekend? It was very good. Otherwise, I didn't get anything out of that keynote speech. I think it was kind of a drag. It was a little bit of a dud. Pretty much he was just saying, yeah, this is all the information. This is all the informative stuff. By the way, we've got stuff on the 3DS. Oh, and, keep on plugging away. You go for it. So it was kind of dull. I was a little worried. Oh, there's the video. Okay. Yeah. Basically what happened was that last night I got an email from a person in Japan. And this person said, oh, by the way, I was the one who sent you the game, and here's a tracking code. You should be getting the 3DS tomorrow. Please don't say my name. You've got fans and stuff, but I just don't want to be recognized. But I do work in a game store, and I like your videos. They wrote, I like them because you give a positive twist, or you give Japanese games a good positive review, and you don't downplay us, and you don't make us sound like idiots. And they were very kind, and so they said, this is don't think we spent a lot on this, so there you go. So maybe they got a discount because they work at a game store in Japan. I don't know, but it's very cool. Love Go Nintendo. Go Nintendo is an excellent website. So yeah. Hey, Sad Panda. Yes, see, what they did was I guess this one arrived first, and I was like, well, thank you, but, I guess this doesn't work. This doesn't really work. And then today, I got this. And a screen protector. And so I'm going to have to learn how to do the screen protector. Because I guess it's got a special way that it's put on. I'm sorry, Nash. If it helps, it's in Japanese, and you wouldn't be able to understand anyways. And kind of, it's not very good. Hey, Nash, you and Panda wanna come on the chat? Okay. Hold on. Let me get you back on here. I did it for a video chat, and I don't think you wanted to be doing streaming two things.
But it wasn't necessarily all better. Yes, we had a lot of fun, but there were...
Oh. Okay, I was, There we go. Woo! Alright, sorry about that, Nash. I was playing the, lots of fun. We had lots of fun. Hey, there you are. Okay.
Hi, what the heck happened?
I had the keynote speech playing in the background, so you actually became Iwata there for a moment. Oops. So, but yeah, so, okay. So we've got and we will show now Justin's crotch. Or as close to it as we can get. So, happy Nintendo 3DS screen. And right on the top is the AR cards, and it's all in a bag. And had I a Club Nintendo card, I'd be able to use that. So,
is that the one that has the warning? Don't let your kids use this thing, or they'll go blind.
Yeah. This? No. What this is? Every Nintendo thing has a little card, and this is for Club Nintendo. So when you buy this, you get points on Club Nintendo, and then when you accumulate so many, you can say, "Yeah, I'd like a prize or something." So you can get that. But I don't have a Japanese Club Nintendo account because I don't have a Japanese. Because I don't have a Japanese address. So. Well, hold on a second. Sad Panda. Sad Panda, do you want in on this? I don't know. How are you doing, Nash? How's everything with you?
Busy week because I've got to get 3 videos done because I'm going to be out of town next week.
Oh, right. What, 3?
Yes.
Wow, why 3?
Because I have to have one for Friday, one for Sunday, and one for next Friday.
Okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and our video will be going up very soon. Probably not on Tigwatig, but yes, very soon. So, yeah.
We can link to it. Doesn't matter.
Cool. And you watch the stream and let me know if Sam Panda does one in on this. But yeah.
Okay.
You know, and we get Cold Guy in. Cold Guy always has something to add.
Isn't he looking after Jason's stream at the moment?
Oh, is he?
No, he says sure.
Oh, okay. There we go. Add. Why on the Kickassia trope page, Yankee is listed as badass long coat?
Howdy ho, buckaroos.
I don't know why that is, Hawkeye fan. I have no idea. So these are the AR cards. And I'm a big AR fan. I don't know if any of you know what this is, but augmented reality kicks ass. That's all I gotta say. It's just amazing stuff. Invisimals, while the gameplay is really not that great, the game, actually getting the little critters and stuff is a lot of fun, and fighting them and playing them, it's really, really cool. Augmented reality is really, really groovy. So yeah, but you get all these cards. Unfortunately, all these characters don't kind of walk around on your screen like they do in Invisimals. They're just kind of statuettes, which is kind of disappointing. And then you have the main AR card, which is awesome. So it'll be very cool. And hopefully I'll be able to get some gameplay of that too, some footage. Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw that. It looks so freaky.
Yeah.
The whole, you set the card down and something pops up out of it, and I'm like, geez.
Well, and that was when I went to E3 last year and looking around at all the stuff, that was the only game that I really enjoyed. Everything else was a demo movie, so you really didn't get to see anything. But then they said, oh yeah, this is the card, and I was like, that kind of looks like Invisimals. Hold on, and then we played it. It was, wow. It was so cool.
See, I remember, I've got the original Game Boy. I was fascinated by the fact, oh my God, I can play games on batteries. This is awesome.
Yeah. And then, We got the GBA, and the GBA was amazing. Even though it didn't have a backlight.
I still have my Game Boy Color.
Yeah, and I still got a Game Boy. And it's just, and now, the DS and the DSi, I've got to go with Rolo T. Those are my favorite consoles of the past 20 years. I played that more than I played the Super Nintendo, the N64, the GameCube. Maybe my PlayStation was very close, because I really loved my PlayStation. PlayStation 2 was okay, but I just loved the PlayStation 1. And then the DS is just it's a great system. And so this being like this, it's going to be a nice little boost. Still wish it could play GBA games, but there you go. So here we have the power cord. It looks like it's just a regular old DS. Yeah, it looks like it's just a regular old DSi connector, one of the new ones. So your adapter will probably still work with this one too.
Nice.
If you guys have that. And then this is the charge stand.
More importantly, your car adapter will still work.
Exactly. And this is the stand. This is the charge base, and it'll have the little. It looks like it has a little thing back here and a little bit to keep it stuck. So you put your DSi in, and then you close
You're
it.
You're kidding me.
Nope. It's
got a docking station. Oh my god.
Yep. The idea behind this was, and I read a bit of Iwata's. He has a thing where he talks to people who develop for him, and he puts it on all his conversations online on Nintendo.com. And he said that he wanted this to be very much like the Wii, in which it has a place in your home. And so you always look at it and you always take it out with you, because it's got a place. So it's got its own little special. So this is actually a very clever idea. What do you guys think?
I honestly, I'm looking at the chat, and Coin the Sleepless, yeah, that's it. He's saying that he never wanted a handheld, but all I can say to you, man, is, dude, handhelds are going to be where gaming is going. Whether it's going to be the 3DS, the NGP, or even more importantly, I would argue the iPad, the iPhone.
Yeah.
Basically the gaming center. A lot of gaming is gearing more towards portability and the social networking and experience. And
I think we're looking at the last generation of the dedicated handheld game system.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that, I have a cell phone that's pretty much a netbook by itself. Considering how easy it is to put so many devices into one device, this is probably the last generation of just the dedicated portable gaming device.
And it'll be interesting to see also because, with people not being in their homes so much, being on the go all over the place, this generation has really become the mobile generation. So this is a smart idea, not just doing something else, making this DS, and DSi compatible, and you can do this as well.
Here's a question: Does the 3DS have a DLNA output?
I don't know. Well, let's see. And this is the DS, 3DS. It's got the 3-layer colors, dark, medium, and then light. There's the 2 cameras on the top. And there's the charging port, and then something for the games, and then you've got your... What the hell is that? Oh, that's the stylus. Like, what the hell is that? Looks like that's LED or
infrared.
Infrared, rather. Yeah, your 2 buttons.
You usually use infrared.
Yeah,
hey, that's how DS is connected with one another.
Look, you got the volume control on this side, and a place for an SD card. And supposedly this comes with one. Yep, one already in there. Let's see how big it is. Oh, they give you a 2 gig.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder how many it will support. Up to how much it will support?
Probably 32. If it's a new device, it'll support up to 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not too bad. It's not too hard to open, and it's connected by 2 plastic things. So that's not. No, it doesn't look like we have. We've got a little thing that says wireless on the side, and a little light looks like, and in the front. Let me take this, pull this plastic kind of up. We've got the headphone port, and then what is that? Looks like the power button.
Yeah, no. Power
light.
Wi-Fi. Oh, Wi-Fi.
That's not Wi-Fi. I think is that a light bulb?
No, it looks like a plug. So it's probably the charging light, if it's charging.
Oh, right, okay.
So then we open it up, and we've got the screens. We've got a little protector there. Got all your regular buttons. You've got the circle button, which they call a circle button. It's an analog stick. Come on, let's call it what it is.
Circle button.
Circle button. I love you, Nash.
That ain't never gonna die.
That's not gonna. Wow, and just me even looking at that. That's really sharp. This has changed a little bit since E3. I can already tell. Man, this button feels completely different. It had a little bit harder feel, but now it actually kind of feels kind of rubbery. It's nice. It's got some texture to it. Power button's nice, and I like the power button being on the inside of the thing. So when you close it and put it in your pocket, you're not accidentally turning it on or something. Yes, rubbery, Giovanna, sort of. So yeah, wow. Well, let's give this thing a turn on.
Yeah, they're asking in the channel we should connect it to TV. That's what DLNA is. It's essentially it's wireless transmission to your TV or your computer screen or whatever. That's what that is.
And there's your 3DS slider. And you can change it to 2D or 3D. 2D or 3D.
Which I'm going to predict that everyone's going to keep it on 2D.
Yep. Well, and now I also have to say that when I first got it and I was playing it at E3, I was looking at it at an angle and curving it every single game. Every single game I'd turn, and about 45 degrees, boom, it went away. And I was thinking, well, that's not too bad. It's bad in the aspect that, if somebody's lounging, they've actually got to keep the DS up or, modify it so that it's looking straight at them so they get the 3D effect. But, it's...
But that could be the reason for the dock as well.
Yeah. Oh, and it even tells you here, make sure that you view it, any 3D effects from 25 to 35 centimeters away. So that's...
Are we going to see the sad onion? Please tell me we're going to see the sad onion.
Sad onion?
Fans of Ashen's will know what the sad onion is.
And it wants me to now go and tap on all the things to make sure it's... Oh, no. It's a top screen. Come on, 3D.
Here's another question: Is the 3DS compatible with 3D films?
That's a good question.
Well, wow.
I don't know.
There were movie trailers for the 3DS.
It's in 3D. Look at it! It's coming right at you. That is, it's even though I wasn't big on the 3DS, just looking at it like this, that's pretty damn cool. That is pretty damn cool. The stylus is going to get bugging me.
So the 3DS has got a movie player app in it.
It will.
Nice.
He said it's going to be a download eventually.
Dude.
So, yeah, that's going to be a nice thing. So to be able to play Netflix.
I can picture Avatar in 3D on the 3DS.
Yeah, my phone doesn't even do Netflix yet.
Do Navi, do a Navi edition tie-in. You get Avatar the movie on a 3DS with like a month trial of Netflix.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
How about YouTube? Well, we'll see when they download, when you can do the browser.
That's going to be the big one. How well is the browser compared to other things?
Now it's wanting me to put in a user ID. I'm going with Yankee J.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Says that. Hey, when's my birthday? April 11th. And I'll be able to celebrate my birthday instead of being in Chicago.
Oh. Well, we can all celebrate it together with you.
Yeah, there you go. Just get me to the home button. Oh, this is cool. These buttons, these are actually buttons, and they have a little bit of a give, and it's really nice because you can just push them, and you feel it on the inside. So that's nice. So they're not a button like this. It's nice little, yeah, and it feels pretty good. Oh, that's really nice.
Stop molesting it, Justin.
And then turn off the 3D. You know, and it's so quick when you do the 3D effect, and then when you turn it off and it goes to regular, that's really groovy. They've taken out the slide bar at the bottom. The frack was that? So now you have these little tabs up here. To go through.
Oh, wait. I thought I saw a Me program.
Oh, yes, the Me program. Where is he? Let us.
Good Lord, that's a talkie device.
So this looks like it's the Me program. Let's see. Reading the SD card. Yeah, I'm not going to...
I always prefer the pen styli, which you can always pick up at like an Office Max to the regular stylus.
That's true. Okay. Should I... Okay. We're going to take a picture of me and see if it can do a me of justice.
Ooh.
Oh, it's sticking on my head! Get this thing off! Get the bloody thing off! Oh my god!
I'm having Game Boy camera flashbacks right now.
Oh my god! It's not even close. Not even close. The hell?
Justin, you look a little different there.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh my gosh! Not even close. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Apparently, Justin specializes in Earth Pokemon.
That's yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
When first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, that's a little bit better picture of me anyways. I gotta get my hair cut today sometime. Or today or tomorrow. Oh my god, this thing is turning me. Why does it burn? Why does it smell like acid? God, the same thing. They just don't like, no. God, am I really that...
Your 3DS thinks you're ugly.
You American! You no... Oh, you silly American. Gaijin, you suck. You suck.
Why you have this? You're not supposed to have this. This Japan only. Fuck you, America.
Screw you, America. Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez, look at this.
Okay, let's have I'm waiting for it to come up on screen.
Wow. Look at that schnoz. Same everything else, but I'm going to have to do this myself.
That thing does not like you.
It does not. Yeah, the Blade Hero does say it's kind of a Wario nose. I'm going to have to go in and create this thing. Okay. Well, hey, you guys can help me. Let's choose... God, I can't believe that.
Get it out of the box. The thing's insulting you. That's awesome.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's choose a shape. A shape for the face. So we've got column 1, 2, or rows 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then columns. And we'll do the columns from the from over here. So columns 1, 2, and 3. What would you guys suggest?
Thinking column 3, row 1 is going to be the best one for
column
your face.
3, row 1.
Yeah, that kind of either that or column 1, row 2.
So either that.
Yeah, that's close.
Or
Let's see what
that.
the other one. Let's see the other. I think that one's a little closer.
Let me
that
actually,
better.
for the picture here, let's actually do a better picture of me.
No smiling. What do you think we are? The DMV?
That's true. Now maybe I'll get a different thing if I don't smile.
Someone in the channel said it's like getting an eye exam. Yes. Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2 or number 3? Number 2 or number 3?
Thing is on my face. It's head. Oh, good God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's horrible.
It just doesn't like you.
It hates
does not
me.
like you.
Look at that. Oh, jeez. That's a little better? You guys are mean. Okay, so well. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Note to self. just create your own me.
Just create your own. Okay, but hey, it chose. It did choose the one that Nash liked up here, so we'll go with that. Now, hair.
Right.
We've got tons of hair. Do you see anything there you like, or should I go to the next screen?
Row 3, column 3, row 2. Might need. That's about the closest on that screen.
Let's see what else we have.
The other direction. There might be more on other screens.
Oh yeah, we've got 11 screens of hair.
Oh crap! Next screen.
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah, nothing there.
Nothing.
No.
Dreads. That was his favorite dread. Actually, let's see what this
was a buffalo soldier.
do a hat, but we're doing Yankee J here, so. But still,
do they have a backward hat?
Below it.
They don't have a backward hat, and then we're getting into the. Oh, here's Justin as an old man. Hey, I'm losing my hair.
Oh, Walter, how are you doing?
I've got that receding hairline there, buddy.
Hey, it's Colin Mockery.
Where's Luke? Oh, this is what I need. I need the cornrows.
Who can?
Wow, this is kind of an embarrassing one too. No, that's not going to work. See me on. These are just bad. Well, maybe I just need to change the nose, because that's actually an okay hairstyle. Let's change that nose. Right. That nose is bugging me. Okay, we got 2 pages of noses. Let's go. Let's actually go through them, and that way you can tell me if you think that it looks good. How about we've got. Okay, get this right there, and we got that nose. That nose. This nose. This one.
No.
This one. Got this one. Here. Here. Really nasty one there. That one. That one.
Hey, there's a Michael Jackson in there.
Hi, everybody. I'm JewWario. Love y'all.
Got this one. This one. And we're on the next page, too, so if these 6 don't work, you think we can back to the first page. Which one do you guys like?
Back on the first page, there wasn't a bad one.
I think it was like the first one on the second page, or the first one on the first page, where it's like a simple, like sideways angle. One of those is probably going to be your best bet.
This one or this one?
That one. That one is not bad. That one's not bad.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
Second one doesn't like you. The first one, the one just before it, that one wasn't bad.
Yeah. Okay, now we need okay, well now what do you think about that hair? Good, bad? Mirror. Should we go all emo?
Please tell me you can change the hair blue.
Your hair to blue?
Yes.
I can change it to gray. But no, you can't change it to blue. Well, actually, that's not too shabby.
That's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Let's see if we can reverse it. Oh, yeah, you can. They've even got a little reverse button here, so you can.
Yeah, that's pretty much. That's. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, now let's go into eyebrows. We'll.
Oh boy.
Yeah, these are always hard.
How many pages of eyebrows do you have?
2, thankfully. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see, we could do.
That's all right.
Yeah, I think I'll go with those. And eyes. Now, the eyes that I have on my me on the... They don't have them. They do. These are the eyes that I have on my me on my Wii. But, because I just took the regular eyes and then just made them black. But let's go through some eyes here. We got 5 pages of eyes, geez. Well, actually, let's do this, since we got 5 pages. Any of those eyes look good to you?
That column 1, row 1 looks decent.
This one right here?
Yep. Column 3, row 4 has the serious look to it.
Yeah. Column 3, row... No, more like a worried state. Let's see, how about any on this side?
Column 1, row 2.
Column 1, row 2, so... That's actually not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent. Okay. Let's do a smile here now. Oh, jeez. Well, because we gotta do the pretty lips. The pretty lips. I'm so pretty. Hey, everybody. Did you see that Rocky Horror Picture Show thing last night on Glee? It was so good. Sorry. Okay, so we've got lips here. Lips. Somebody's saying perfect. Yes. So we've got those lips, and then we've got...
Column 2, row 2.
Column 2, row 2 on them. Actually, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so full. Oh, I just ate so much.
That's the Sean.
Oh, damn.
He's not here. And he already feels like here for him.
I kiss you all. Mwah.
That's the Zoolander.
That's the Zoolander.
Magnum Steel. It's beautiful.
It's the same thing that you did.
That movie is so underrated.
It really is. It really is. Okay, well, what do we all think of that me? Do we want to change the face a little bit? Do we want to...
I think that works.
Yeah, it works.
Right. Okay, well, then we will choose done. It's saying, nickname. So, let me see. Kana. And they do have English on here, so that's a nice thing.
That's nice.
You've got either the katakana, or you can do the hiragana, or you can just go ABC like I'm going to do. And we'll go J-DUB, JDub.
Or you can go with the English version and go Wario of Jew.
Shooter. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey. Strike a pose.
That reminds me, Justin, did you hear the good news?
What's the good news?
Catherine's going to be released in the U.S. in the summer.
Yes, I did hear that. That was cool.
The what with the who now?
Oh, Catherine. It's a Japanese game. That
yes, Sean actually did a playthrough and a first impression video of it. It's a interesting puzzle platformer / dating sim.
/ dating sim.
Kinda.
Oh God.
The only reason it's a dating sim is because of. I really want to show you guys this AR stuff. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this the best way I know how. All right. So
Come on, everybody, get your friends in here. It's exclusive look at 3DS.
Stylus tastes like 3D.
Well, it does. Okay.
Coming soon, the fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension. Okay, this is a button. Okay.
It's like I can touch you. Sorry.
This is going to be kind of hard, but I'm going to try my best to show you guys this stuff. Okay, it says place the card there. Make sure you're in your well-lit area. This is going to work. I'm going to make this happen. You guys are going to see this. Okay. Okay. So it's looking for the card. There's the card.
Okay, that's just freaky.
Oh. That is awesome.
Make it die! Make it die!
Oh.
What the hell is happening to my world?
It's
Then we go over here.
Game within a game now.
And now we go over here. And there's the... And then there's inside of the box...
Holy crap.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, look, the Wii box, it's rubber!
Holy crap.
I'm getting flashbacks of Viv Ripple right now.
Can you guys see it okay?
Yeah, it's just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now there's a dragon. And there's one over here. Oh, the dragon! It's alive! There was a dragon in that Wii box!
Yeah, the next PlayStation's kind of dead in the water.
Damn it. When is Link around when you need him?
Oh, it's coming right for me! I gotta dodge it! Oh no! And it is dead and it explodes.
Don't forget to collect the heart piece.
And then it's unlocked some stuff. And I can either play that game again, or I can go over here to do a different card, or I can do a me, or I can do this. And that's, or I can click home and go back home. Because I can't carry that computer around like that anymore.
The next generation PSP is kind of dead in the water in the face of that.
Wasn't that interesting? I mean, wow, that's
a whole new type of gaming right there. I don't think the PlayStation, the new, I don't care if it's dual core, what the hell ever. I don't think it's going to be able to keep up with that.
It's just that and the AR is built. There's so much just built into the system, and I really, really like that because it means that people who can't afford this and a game, they don't need to worry about it. They can just get this, and they'll be okay.
Oh, Justin, you got to take a 3D picture of yourself.
That's true. I got to take a 3D picture. Let me see. Let's do the. Where is it? Where's my itty bitty stylus? Tastes like freedom. Oh, there we go. And they have a. Hey, Emily.
Hi.
Okay, so we have this, and we'll new screen. Nintendo 3DS camera.
Do you know how to hit a button? Yes.
Okay, so hey, now it's got because it's looking at me.
It's going to be interesting.
Oh no, it is showing this way because I'm going to be taking the picture.
Yeah.
So I'll have the and then the. Oh, and you can even it's got a time delay, so you can set it up.
Oh, nice.
Because there's little features here. You can turn off and on. That's cool. So let's see, we'll do fingers like this. Okay, let's see if we can hold it like that. Okay, now it looks weird, but let's see the picture. That's freaky. You guys probably can't see it, but it's wow. Yeah, wow, it's kind of weird how it monitors that, but yeah, I mean, it's just looking at this. It's an amazing. That's an amazing thing.
Now, I wonder if you could transfer that to your computer. Or is it stuck? Probably from the SD card.
What are you giggling about, you Nash?
Oh God, I found something relevant. Let me give you the link. Oh God.
Don't let the rubber ducky kill your baby. What?
Have a look.
If you're through... Do not plug it in. Urban planning should not be done by children. Also, fractions require fat pencils.
Show everybody. Show everybody.
Oh, I can't show a screen. Or I don't know how to show screen now.
There you go. I got it. Boosh.
You don't know how to show screen? You use it just in TV?
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm using a Flash Media Encoder Live.
Oh.
And, well, wait. It's got video 1. Yeah, no, that's video 1.
There's no desktop option?
No, there's not.
No, you need another program to run on top of it for fancy stuff.
Man.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, we'll find something else that'll work. Here's some action items for your cat. That's funny.
Hold on. I think there is a program that'll. I'm going to look at something. You enjoy the screwed up shit.
It may seem impossible, but in Japan, family circus comics are even less fun. Don't tie your shit together with licorice. What you went? That's pretty funny. Never forget. Oh, that's wrong.
Play 517. He doesn't have Street Fighter right now.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. That was the first. That was actually what I got on Monday. See?
Oh. All right. Never mind.
Feel free to compete against your ghost to win one Magic Gathering card. You may
I
want
have
to
found the solution.
For a Mac?
I am magical. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, take care, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Can Twist. Can Twist with the Mac. Yep, that will work for him.
And it's free.
We like free.
It is better.
Free is good. Free is happy. Your program is now downloading.
Nash, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
What's this?
Someone in the channel said Magical Girl Nash. What?
Magical.
Because you have magical powers, so they said you're Magical Girl Nash. Like
yeah,
Sailor
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Oh, I found some more, which are pretty awesome, too. Let me share these with you.
Yes, Dymo Mac. 5 hilarious 3DS warnings. Skip.
Put it in the channel if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Do not eat your 3DS. You'll not enjoy what happens next.
What happens next.
That's pretty good.
Maybe if you didn't talk back so much, I wouldn't have to hit you, Bauer.
Oh. 3DS may attempt to kill your baby if your baby tries to start. It's funny. Should the 3DS become self-aware, it will beam secret ciphers to your brain. It will trigger latent assassination orders placed in there at your birth. Oh, wow. Bad breakup with an air conditioner. Treat the matter with sensitivity. Oh, that's funny. How much? Blazing Skies. The 360 is going to cost $250. It's going to be basically what the Wii was when it came out. $350 in Australia because the Australian dollar is very.
Yes. Oh, speaking of Australia, cheap plug. Watch Level 3. They do an awesome show in Australia about video games. And they're on Channel 4. So, watch them.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. I know guys from a video game TV show in Australia. Go me.
Go you. There we go. We'll get a couple more mods in there. But
3DS does have a region lock on it.
Yes, unfortunately. So my 3DS will not work with American games, and American ones will not work with Japanese games. So unfortunately, there will be no you can play this games on this. Sorry.
I'm hoping there's a way they could make it a region-free game if a company chooses to.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. So we'll see. But it's... And I'm excited to see what the... how everything goes with the walking around with this. Obviously, I won't be able to get... Because, see, that's the question I have. Will I be able to use my my walking around and connecting with other users if I have a Japanese one, if they have an American one? Will those two work together? I think they might, but I'm not sure.
You just reminded me of something sad.
Oh.
There's an app for, I think it's Android, it might also be iPhone as well.
Mm-hmm.
It turns your camera on while you're texting so that you can see where you're going while you're texting.
While you're texting.
Wow.
So you can have the frickin' phone right in front of your face, walking down the street with the camera on and never stop texting to people.
Wow.
I told you, it made me sad.
That's creepy and weird and still kind of interesting. That's weird. Oh, you want to see the shop. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I like that until the lag makes you walk in traffic.
How's the D-pad? Doifix? It's actually very nice. It's very smooth. And as you can see, let's... it goes by fairly quickly. It's very smooth. It's not stiff at all. And it moves. It's still a little stiff, but it's not unusable. It's actually very nice. And it does. The wireless. You can turn it on and off. Let's get into the wireless here so I can show you guys the store. Somebody asked it about the store, and that's a good idea. So let's go into the...
See what you can download.
Yeah. Let me see. Sleep mode, SD card, okay. Home menu. Let's see. A lot of helping here. Okay. Through the effects. These are all just warnings. Home. Okay, let's see. Where is the... Oh, there we go, utilities. Okay. In the utilities area right now. And let's see
Someone's
if it looks like
asking if they can ask me a question.
Oh,
I don't know, it's just his stream. Ask him if you can ask me a question.
Guys, you can always ask anybody a question. Please, feel free to talk to them or... Internet. Or forever hold your peace at the same time. Okay. Set this up and then set up the code, which is that.
They're asking me if there's any episode in the new Doctor Who series worse or just as bad as Love and Monsters. No.
No, Love and Monsters is pretty crappy.
That's
you have to try to get worse than that.
Yeah, it was.
There
Yeah, go ahead.
are some bad ones. There's of course the Aliens of London, World War III, because farts are funny. And Boomtown is pretty bad, and Fear Her is pretty bad. But,
yeah, I wasn't big on
overall,
Fear Her.
I will say Love and Monsters has one singular thing going for it.
Okay.
And that is, it's not vital to the arc, so you can skip it with no repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Daleks in Manhattan, that was another awful one.
We go the Nintendo Zone.
Nintendo Zone.
Yeah, that's, I guess, is what their internet one is.
Is there something in the 11th Doctor's time I didn't care for? I really think his first adventure was a little mean-spirited, and it was trying too hard.
Really?
Yeah. I liked it. I was kind of on the fence about him for most of the first season with him, but once the Christmas episode pretty much sold me on it. I'm okay with him now.
Oh yeah, I liked the Christmas episode.
I wish the whole episode could have been that. I mean, the whole season could have been that good. Nintendo Zone. Ooh.
Does anybody remember Discovery Zone? With the neon shirts and the laser tag?
Yes, I do, actually.
My Discovery Zone had the Super Mario Brothers 3 pinball machine.
Really?
Yes. It's a tiny, tiny pinball machine if you actually see it in person.
Let's see.
These will go there left.
I hear something happening. Nintendo Zone. I liked this the first time I saw it, when it was called Summer War.
Looks like I need to go back and change the internet. Or turn the wireless on. Is the wireless on?
That would help.
Wireless off. Wireless on.
I have to do that for my new phone too. I gotta remember to turn the Wi-Fi on when I'm home.
Well, now I wonder if something so important, why they have it being, oh, well, you can, even when you're home, even when you're walking around, well, then why would you want to turn it off?
Save battery life.
No. Point taken, point taken. Interneto. Dareko. And wow, it even picked up all my stuff.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
So it's not going to say, you're not in Japan, you can't download crap.
No, it's not. Luckily. Okay. Well, let's see. We may need to do a system update.
There's an update? Oh, of course there's an update already. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Actually, what did they say about the update? The Flynn pointed out. Yeah, it's mostly to. It was on Tiny Cartridge today. I love the Tiny Cartridge website.
Remember when you didn't let a device go out of the door with bugs? Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Yeah.
Remember when you didn't get a game and the first thing you had to do was download a freaking patch for it? Remember that?
Yeah.
It says, less than a week after the system's launch in Japan, Nintendo has updated the firmware for the 3DS with some minor changes, shuffling around icons, Wi-Fi bug fixes. Wi-Fi bug fixes, that's it. And a quaint 3D clip of Koji Kondo and his friends. General stability update, update to Spot Pass, bug fix for network functionality. A system had previously been unable to receive data from some hotspots in Nintendo zones. Additional live music live 3D video. There's no word yet whether this update affects the flash carts, because the Tiny Cartridge also watches flash carts and stuff to see if people are doing stuff like that. So let's see if we have our update here. Wow, they've got a lot of stuff here.
Is it like the Wii store? Because that'd be awesome if they just have everything from the Wii just right to the 3DS.
Yeah.
I also was hoping to see if the stores could actually carry Virtual Console like Game Boy games.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if they...
Uh-oh, busted.
What?
My girl found me.
No!
Yeah, she was sending me a cameo that she's doing.
It's the internet. Of course, you're gonna get found. If you
Yeah, she hasn't seen it yet. Show her the shiny toy you got from a fan. I'm so jealous. I hate you.
3 PSI. Well, we'll work on other stuff here soon. Let's actually even... people have been asking this, and we'll do... we'll show you the Street Fighter.
Okie dokie.
So this is the case, and this is the new way it's going to look, because they have holes in it to save on plastic. Because
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, well, and Nintendogs has even in Japan at least has already done something kind of cool with these holes. They've actually put images on the back side of the insert of little dogs, so the dogs are kind of looking through the holes. So I'm actually wondering what they might do. This might be kind of cool for like if you have a reversible image, a reversible card, to have certain people looking through the holes, or maybe for a horror game, have things looking through the holes here. That'd be an interesting thing. Okay, so this is the new cart. You can tell it's got the little tabby thingy on the side.
So tiny.
Yeah. Well, it's a DSi. It's a DS size. Let's see, and it just fits right in. I mean, it almost pushes it. When I push it all the way over here, it almost pushes it all the way back. So it falls into place very nicely.
But like you said, these are not. You can't play one from one system, the Japanese system, to the American system.
Correct. So this game
Man,
is only Japanese.
I smell firmware hacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you that's going to be the first thing they're going to unlock on it.
Yep. So let's see what this Street Fighter is like here. Can you all see okay? There's not too much glare or anything?
It's all right.
Nope, you can see the 3D on camera. We've tried.
Yeah. I've swapped it back and forth, and hey, look, Capcom was coming out. Like if it was in 3D. After 30 minutes, take a 10-minute break. No kidding. That's what it said.
In other words, stop looking or you're going to go blind. I love that we have created a game system that can blind you.
Well,
and it's the hottest thing on the market.
Well, they couldn't do it with the Virtual Boy, so they decided to sneak that into this one. Yeah, it's just the Street Fighter trailer.
Yes, but is it in 3D?
In 3D! Do you want to make a new save? Yes. Making a new save for y'all. Alright, it's on the SD card. You can play it from there. Sorry. No. Newcomer. What's your name?
I actually remember the Virtual Boy. I actually used a Virtual Boy briefly.
Really?
Same here.
I think I had a stroke.
I beat Wario Land on it.
It was the ugliest red you could ever imagine. There's a reason monochrome screens are green, because that's not as harsh on the eyes.
Oh, even lowercase. CPU medium. No. Yes, I turned it to easy. Shut up. 99 seconds. Now we're going to film it. 3D off.
Wait a minute, the Japanese version has English voicing?
Yep.
Huh.
There's my girl. There you go, honey. There she is.
See, I always did Ryu because the only move I could do was the Hadouken! Shoryuken! That was all I could do. So I would spam that constantly. People hated me.
Have you ever played Street Fighter Rainbow Edition?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's a hacked version of the original Street Fighter 2 console, and Ryu's Hadouken transformed into a sideways cyclone that if once you get hit, you're instantly dizzy.
Wow.
You can look it up on YouTube if you haven't ever seen it, but it is it's an arcade hack for Street Fighter 2. Very popular, but that's one of the things that they changed in it.
We have 188 viewers. Yes, we do, because he's got a 3DS on here. People want to see this thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Showtime!
I don't see how anyone could fight in a swimsuit. Especially one with a thong.
It's Cammy, just hush. She's Special Forces.
She's Special Forces.
So, Special Forces have thongs?
Now I'm going to push the pause.
The extra breathing room so that they can go ahead and perform very traditional maneuvers.
There you go. I pushed pause because I wanted you guys to see this bottom screen. This bottom screen was made for people like me. When I take it off of pause, you'll see that you get moves down here. And you can just push the button and the move will happen. So for those of us who are bad at forward, down, down, forward, you just push the button. And it happens.
Yay!
So I'll show it to you real quick, and I'll get my butt kind of hammed. But there we go. And I can push this one and move towards him, and it just happens.
Man.
And then when your super bar goes up, you can use the super combo.
Man. No, that ain't right.
I'm hoping there's a way that online play you can not have that.
And then super combo.
Aw, come cheap. Cheap.
And a perfect. That was a perfect.
No. Bull. No. Did it just say you livin'?
I didn't see.
It said you livin'. What? English.
This will find this location.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think they have the bottom screen for people who want to play Dan Beaky mode.
And then you can just do regulars just by pushing the buttons. You can just keep on spamming this. Of course, guys, it's mission complete. It's also on easy, guys, so...
Yeah, my guess is if once you put it on normal, that thing's gone.
Oh, he's getting some revenge on you there.
Yeah. Oh!
Stop cheating!
Hey, if they put it in the game, it's not cheating.
That's true.
Oh well, so that's Super Street Fighter for this. And then let's see how it works with just pushing home here.
Yes.
And it takes you right there, and it leaves that screen up, kind of in the background.
Okay.
And that's kind of cool. And then Kado soft.
I can't believe they're doing a new Kid Icarus game.
Game card.
The original one was not that good.
I know. It's been, how many, 20, 30 years since the original Kid Icarus?
And nobody remembers the Game Boy sequel to it.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden now they're like, you know what we need? We need another version of that crappy game.
Well, because they were begging for it when he got on Brawl. And then it was like,
Well, they were begging for Earthbound when NES got on Smash Brothers. But are they going to give that to us? No.
That's true. And then this, you can just go back through everything.
Off the stream, you have to download all the updates and doodads and give us a report on the store.
Yeah. Oh, it says, hey, if you're going to go online, you got to stop doing Street Fighter. Is that okay? Oh, that means that it's paused my game.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So, canceru. Go back over here, and then I can just push a button, and it goes back to the game. That's cool. That is a cool feature. That is a cool feature because then you don't have to stop the game. You can pause it. Hey, dude, I just saw this great thing on YouTube or on... Really? Oh, hold on. Pause the game. Go to the thing. Watch that, and then go, oh, that's cool. Well, wait a second. It said if you wanted to go online, it would cancel the thing. So, okay, well, it's not perfectly. Okay, but that's still cool. But it's got multitasking.
That's cool.
I'll say it again. Unless the PSP2 can produce the AR experience that the 3DS does, and I doubt it without the 3D, it's dead in the water.
Well, because
what's the price point on the 3DS?
$250.
That's not horrible.
Yeah, that's weak.
It's not cheap, but it's not horrible. For all that it can do.
Consider the PSP2 is going to have, you'll have to get a wireless plan for it if you want to use it on a cell phone network.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, it is a phone, and it's also dual processor and all these other bells and whistles. It's probably going to be looking somewhere in the neighborhood of $500, $600.
Really, you think? Well, because you got the payment plan and everything, and you got to...
Well, I'll tell you this. My phone, I've got a Samsung Epic 4G on Sprint.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 1 gigahertz processor, slide-out keyboard. It's Android. Without the contract, the phone is $600. It's $250 or so with the contract with Sprint. Without it, the phone by itself is about $600.
Now, you
So the PSP2, it's going to be pricey.
Yeah.
And this is the highest end phone Sprint
I can almost guarantee you they're going to ink a deal with like AT&T where if you buy it, you're playing with AT&T, you can get it for like $200 or something like that.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. I guarantee you there's going to be N-Gage 2.0.
Yeah. Now, Vulcan Gohan, you say that Sony wants to compete with Nintendo. It won't be more than $300. But look at what happened with the PS3 and the Wii. The PS3 was way more than the Wii, and they still wanted it to do that. I really think that if they're going to bring out something else, it might be more. And
okay, here's another way to put it. The Google Nexus S is the same version of version of my phone. It's just not carrier locked. You can get it on any carrier, but there's no contract available for it. And right now, the cheapest you can get that is $530.
Wow!
I got it through T-Mobile for $200.
Right. So it's $530 by itself. So consider that's the cream of the crop for Google for Android phones right now, and considering the PSP2 has way higher hardware and just so much more functionality to it, yeah, you're looking at a $600 portable unit, and or maybe four or so. It's just not going to be able to compete.
It's got an area here called a download play. Oh no, I don't want to go back to the camera. Okay. Download play, and basically what this is this has two features on it. You have the 3DS, so you can connect to 3DSs, or the regular old Nintendo DS. Now check this out. We're just doing this. So you've got the download, so it's looking for a download spot. Well, we don't have one, so I'm going to cancel that. But then, you go to the Nintendo DS. Check this out. It goes black for a second. Screen look familiar?
Neat.
Yeah, that is the DS.
So I'm not sure if it has a software in there or if it's emulating, but that's, to keep the OS, that's pretty...
That could be region-free for just DS games, but not for 3DS?
Let's find out. Hey, Dustin, how are you going to find out? Well, I got American and Japanese games downstairs.
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
By the power of technology.
I have a stylus! Lightning comes down, shoots the stylus. Okay. So we have... actually, I'll just grab my... little...
I can imagine the pipeline if he were to put this up. Put it up right before it launches, you're going to get so many hits.
I'm probably get a lot of hits right now, probably, with it. So we'll do this.
You're at 207 people in your live stream.
I've never...
You're going to get the hits.
Oh, I've never had this before. Hey, everybody, welcome to my thing. Go watch my videos on That Guy with the Glasses.
Yes.
So I'll
Everybody,
just grab...
Go to youcanplaythis.com, blisterthumbs.net, and thatguywiththeglasses.com and watch everything with JewWario in it. Peace.
And send your friends. Okay, so we will have the Jump Ultimate Stars and Retro Game Challenge. This one is obviously in Japanese. This one is in English. So, with that in mind, let's go back to our system. Powering it on. Takes a while to turn on. It's not immediate. That's an interesting idea. Now, let's go ahead and have the Jump Ultimate Stars Japanese game in there. Well, wait, we want to check region free, so actually we won't do Jump Ultimate. We'll do Retro Game Challenge, American game. And we'll go back all the way to where we would normally show it. So now I'm going to click in the game. And nothing. Click out the game, click in the game. Oh, Retro Game Challenge Exceed. Let's see if it plays.
What? Good sign.
This is a good sign. Exceed Games. That's a great sign. Okay. Well, hey, that is a positive. No, and actually, that is not too bad either. That screen, it's not too fuzzy. They were a little worried about the size because the size had to scales up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet you it's region coded for DS's for 3DS's only because this works. So your games, American games, we'll try 2 more American games here.
All right.
We'll go home and we'll try The World Ends With You, one of my top favorite games on the DS. If you have a DS and you do not have this one, you need to go out right now and get this game. It's an amazing game. Okay, popping it into the back here. Pop in. The World Ends With You. We'll try this one out here.
Somebody's asking in the chat if you have a DSi specific game to try out.
I do not have a DSi specific game, actually.
I can't even think of one off the top of my head.
There are a few.
There are a few.
There's one that uses a camera because you actually walk around and you shoot monsters. It's not like the AR. And there we go. The World Ends With You. God, I love this game. Oh, it's such a cool game. Okay, now we'll push home. Are you sure you want to go back home? Yes, I do. Those sounds sound like from the DS, only a little bit crisper.
Yep.
It's got a great sound system. And then it goes back. Wow. And we will try one more. Let's try an old one. Let's try Advance Wars Day of Ruin. Oh no, we'll try Dual Strike since that's really old. So Dual Strike, Advance Wars, American game. And it's right there. And it gives the sound too. That's cool.
Yes. You're up to 232 viewers, Justin.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Everyone go see his videos. That'd be super awesome because he talks about Japanese games every week.
Yep, that's actually why I got this. I got this from a Japanese fan who really liked the stuff I do. So, yeah, there's the Advance Wars. It's working. So, we have confirmed that American games will work in a Japanese 3DS. We haven't figured out DSi games because I don't have any DSi games. But that's news to me.
Someone in the chat says that he thinks that DSi games are region locked.
Might be. I do know that
actually
there was a firmware update for the DS for the regular DSs, for the regular DSis rather, that prevent you from playing certain games.
That'd be interesting because if they have it as just a straight up DS multi-boot thing, R4s and stuff that worked on the DS would technically work on the 3DS.
If they can get past the firmware patch.
Yeah, that's where I think that they're going to hit them off at the pass.
Yeah. No, I don't have an R4. Link G says R4 works. I do know that Tiny Cartridge, I don't know if you guys go to Tiny Cartridge, but you should. It's a place that just talks about all sorts of DS games, American and Japanese and European. Tiny Cartridge has been talking lately. They've got... there's some people on YouTube who are trying carts, those kind of carts back and forth. I don't know if they'll work. The problem is that you can't take the cart out and then put in your American or Japanese cart. It has to stay in there, meaning that you've got to have the ROM, meaning that you've got to have a pirate. So I'm not going to do it.
I can imagine they're going to find a way to get past the region lock on the 3DS.
Well, it took them a month with. It only took them a month with the with the regular DSi. I mean, when that came out, it was done. So, and Let's see if we can
Why does today keep feeling like Thursday?
I know, right?
I don't know.
Oh, I do have want you guys to know that unfortunately I will not be doing anything on next Friday or next Tuesday, or next Friday rather, because
So
I'm going to be at jury duty.
Oh.
They got me for jury duty. So let me see if I can find the sheet. And I have a number I have to call to see if I'm going to be in there.
Well, usually when I was on jury duty, I basically called early, and he said, "Nah, you don't have to come in." So
there may be a chance, but
have it pending, and just tweet like, "Yeah, I'm going in today. No stream."
If you do have to go, pull a Liz Lemon and wear your Yankee J outfit.
Completely go as a character too. Sitting back. Yeah, what's this all about here? Yes, we what's your opinion on the death penalty? I'm all for it, man. Fry that guy. Is that the guy? Fry. Yeah, you're off.
You'll be home in an hour.
Right, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Or I could just go as myself, as the character of JewWario. Hey, everybody, what's this? Is this jury duty?
So people are saying just speak Japanese while you're there.
Konnichiwa minasan, zasai kotaku shodai. What? What'd you say? Nani? Kore? Nani yattenda yo? The death penalty? I like it. Are we Nazis? Or are we Nazis?
Because you're just going to be there listening to people bitch about parking tickets.
Completely. Verily, I believe he is guilty. Just and you know, since I act anyways, they'll never be able to know. Mr. Carmical. Yes. Have you ever been in trouble with the law before? Yeah. That
I invaded a sovereign nation once. Does that count? Yes. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I invaded a sovereign nation. We made a video of it too. We broke Cold Guy.
I can just imagine the reaction to that. It's like
their eyes get. Yeah, we have it on video too. You can buy it for $15. Thatguywiththeglasses.com. And all I have to do is just pudding? Is it time for pudding yet? Mr. Kilgannon, you spent $30. Wow. See that dust cloud? All me. Boom. I hit back a cannonball. Could you describe that? Yeah. Guy was shooting at us, so I took out my bat, hit his cannonball right back at him. What you gonna do, you know?
Oh, you on the stand just go, cameo!
Mr. Carmical, cameo! At nothing, like there's a camera actually there. Why did you look that way, Mr. Carmical? I have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah, me and my friends. You needed some cheering up today? Well, there you go, Jade Eyes.
Man.
To my scary girl voice. Mr. And now we have a Mr. Carmical. Carmical, if you don't mind.
Actually, since we have all these viewers, and since it's getting close to your end time, I think it's a good idea for a little self-plug for all these people that may not be familiar with you.
That is true. Let me see. All right, here. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me. For those of you not in the know, my name is Justin, and I do videos on That Guy with the Glasses underneath the moniker of JewWario or JDub. And I do import games. I talk about import games that I love and that I enjoy, and I try to get you guys to enjoy them as well. I go from all the way from the Famicom to the DSi, not the 3DS, unfortunately, but wear cat girl ears to go to the church.
Not yet. They could fix it sometime.
That's true. So, but and I have I do stuff on thatguywiththeglasses.com, on blisteredthumbs.net, and on youcanplaythis.com as well. And
Buy my book. Buy my book.
And that is Nash. He does a show called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You? And it's a great show. I would highly suggest you all, once again, on That Guy with the Glasses. And then we also have Cold Guy. He does a lot of writing, and he also does Spine Breakers, which is a book podcast, also available on That Guy with the Glasses. And I happen to be selling my JewWario Cat Girl Army patches as well. They're $5 each, and you can buy them. And soon we will have Yankee J patches as well, and those are very cool. But you can go to youcanplaythis.com and find out more about everything. So,
yes.
Yeah, almost 40 years old. I've only got a couple more weeks. It's a month away almost.
Expand the collection for the people to encourage them to come back to show that you know your stuff.
Oh yeah. We got Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, and then we have Famicom games and Famicom games and Atari from when I was a little kid. We have PlayStation 2, we have Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, Sega Saturn, Japan and English, Dreamcast, Japan and English, PlayStation, Japan and English, PlayStation 2, Japanese and English, PSP, Japanese English, DS. You can tell the DS is one of my favorite consoles. I just love it so much. More Sufami, right down here. Dreamcast, American and Japanese. PlayStation 1, American and Japanese. Peripherals, I collect peripherals for a lot of different systems. We've got Sega Saturn. We've got the GameCube here, the Genesis, a CDX, an N64, Super Nintendo, Sufami, Super Famicom. Got a PS3 that was donated from Jason Bowen. We've got a 360 that was donated by Jason Bowen. We've got Twin Famicom, all sorts of stuff. PS2, Japanese and American.
All of a sudden, I'm having the weirdest flashbacks to UHF and Raoul's Wild Kingdom.
Today, we're going to teach poodles how to fly. Oh, and I just got from a fan also, not to make this fan feel bad, but I also got a GunCon, a Japanese GunCon for the PlayStation.
Oh, nice.
And came with a box and everything. So I want to thank Stephen W. for the nice donation of the PlayStation GunCon, because he knows I collect peripherals, and I said I don't have a GunCon. And
they didn't even put the little orange plug in it either. I love that.
No. In fact, all 3 Japanese gun cons are all black, without any orange. The only weird thing is this the A and B buttons on the either side. So yeah, and the American ones are orange, but the Japanese ones, and it's a cool looking thing, isn't it? So yeah, thank you so much to Stephen W for this. It's a wonderful little. Now I got to buy a game. Point blank.
There's one more thing you got to show off for the people. Your ASC.
My ASC.
Your popping controller.
Oh yeah, my popping. I made there's a. Wow, we're boring. Oh, a taco gal. I made a poppin' music controller with working buttons and everything, and I also have the buttons. Yankee J actually donated these to me, and it was very nice of him.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, Yankee J's a cool guy. But he donated to me buttons and joystick controllers so that I can make a cocktail cabinet down here. And Rasma is going to be donating the motherboard, and so I'm very excited to even then, once I've saved up, to even get the kit, because I'm ordering it as a kit. And no decent TV. I'm telling you, sky's the limit. This is what I've been playing all my games on. It's it works.
It works. That's all you needed to do.
Yep. Yeah, Rasma's, he got that for Christmas and birthday thing, so that's, how is it possible to play a PS3 on that thing? Yeah, it just happens. It's, I still think it's pretty, but yeah, some stuff that has a wider screen.
You can go to Walmart and get a 17-inch for $100, man.
But then it's 17-inch. This is 30-inch. Why do I want to be playing look at the resolution? It's like, that's exactly why I didn't get a Game Boy Advance Micro. Those itty-bitty little things. Oh, look, it's so crisp and clear. I'm playing it on my GBA Micro. Oh, if I'm going to get it, it's got to rival this. If I'm going to get a TV, it's got to rival this. In size.
He has a Dreamcast, people. You don't need to cry.
Yeah, I got a Dreamcast. I got 2. I got a Japanese and American one. But yeah. Sorry. And the other TV is even older. It's a Hitachi.
Oh.
And it's one of those that when you turn it off...
Oh, damn.
There was one time... I used to have the Hitachi where that other one is. And there was a time when I was playing my games on this, and I turned off all the lights, and I turned off the TV, and I walked upstairs, and for some reason, I just felt like looking back. I was like, am I forgetting something? And I looked back, and there was this light shining on the tube. Right here, dead center, blue, and it looked like an eyeball. And I looked back.
That would scare me like crazy.
Yep, my heart about leapt out of my throat. I'm telling you, it was just look back, and I saw the eye, and then it kind of faded away, and I was like, "It's just screen burning. It's just screen burning. It's a cathode ray tube TV. This happens." Okay. Cathode ray tubes. Wow. Yeah. No, I would have freaked out if it had gone static. If it had gone static, then I would have thought of the Ring.
That's a weird thing. The one sad thing about HD TVs, all the flat screens and whatnot, I feel sorry for rock stars because they're not as satisfying to throw out of the hotel window.
They just kind of go. Pfft.
They sort of go, they're done. But the cathode ray tubes, they were some heft to those suckers.
When they explode.
Exactly.
So, Well, before we go, I want to thank Nash for joining us, and thank Cold Guy for also joining us. And I want to thank mostly the fan in Japan at the game store who donated me a Japanese 3DS and Street Fighter as well. Thank you so very much. This was very, very kind of you. And thank you also to Steven for the Gun Con that you donated. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yes, so anyways, guys, we will be back this Friday with another thing, and I'll tell you more about how I like this and what we think. And and watch my new video. It's going to be going up tomorrow evening, and it's
yes,
Labyrinth.
I want to see the Jareth outfit.
Labyrinth for the Famicom. So hope you guys enjoy it. That guy with the glasses. Thank you so much, guys, and we will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.